Hey everyone, I'm Samik Agarkar and welcome to Agarkar Media Academy after a very long time. So for the past 2 to 3 months, I've not posted any video on this YouTube channel. This Corona thing has, disrupted every markets, and it has just. I hope you are well, and I hope everything goes well in your country as well as in my country, that's India. So let's just pray that everything goes well and we just come out of this Corona situations as soon as possible. So I'm back with YouTube videos on this channel as well as on my other YouTube channels, and there are new plans, there are new developments that I've done, and I'm really pleased to show you one of the work that I've done in this lockdown period, which I want to share with you right now in this video. And for this thing, this is a designer's glove. I've bought a graphics tablet. You can see this pen of the graphics tablet. It's an XP Pen Deco 1 V2. I'll be reviewing this graphics tablet in the next video. So keep watching the YouTube channel. Keep just subscribe the YouTube channel for the review of this graphics tablet. Just let's see if we can show it on the screen. So this is the graphics tablet, but more about this on the next video where I'll be reviewing this graphics tablet. So for this video, I just want to share with you something that I've developed. So I'm working basically on a game for myself, developing a game for Android, which is a very simple game, um, you know, runner, endless runner kind of. So if you have played something like Subway Surfers or Temple Run or the stuff like that, then that's just a similar kind of game that I'm trying to make. But for that exact game, I had to create a human being, a human character. So I could have downloaded a character from online, or I could have used some other softwares to create a character. Something like Fuse, Adobe Fuse CC. That's one of the softwares which is very easy to create, human characters for free, right? But I used it and the results were pretty bad. I was not happy with the control that I did not have on those characters, so I decided to create a character myself. So that's the journey. Of course, I have not recorded the journey as such, but I just have rendered out some clippings, some results of every milestones that I reached in the development process. So this is exactly what I've developed in Blender. So that's really amazing. So my first render was this. It was just, I just extruded, used a cylinder and just extruded out this entire body part, the torso and arms and legs, but without other details. So I'll just show you the video how it seems from all the sides. I just have a video of rotating the character. So let's just play the video. So done. It is low poly. I've used a subsurface modifier on this, subdivision surface modifier on this. So it looks pretty high poly, but it's not. It is actually very low poly. So this was my first render, first milestone where I created the body part and the legs and the arms. Then I added arms, the hand, right, the fingers and the palm. So this is what I have done. You can see here once again. So this was my next milestone. It was pretty tough to get the topology right, but at the end I got it. Then I created the legs. You can see the legs down here. That was one another milestone. It was pretty easy after once these arms were done, the hand was done, the legs were pretty easy, but still it required some fiddling around to get the shape right. But anyways, I completed it. Then I added the head part, and this was one of the toughest part because getting the facial structure right was very difficult, because I have sculpted a few models on this YouTube channel as well. I've posted one video, I think, of sculpting the head model, but this is not about sculpting. This is what I have created by extruding the basic shapes. Basically, I started with a sphere, and from the sphere I started creating the complete head. So that this was a very new experience for me to create the head without sculpting, but by extruding the basic shapes, that is sphere. So this was one of the milestones that I've reached, we can say. Then I sculpted, then I added a multi-resolution modifier. This is one of the modifiers which we have talked on this YouTube channel as well. You can see the Blender YouTube, series, Blender tutorial series on this YouTube channel, where you can find how all these things work. Of course, I have not posted anything about how to sculpt a model. If you like the model and if the model gets completed, it's not complete as of now, it's still under process, but once it is completed and if you like, I would be very very happy to post or to create a course for this human character creation. So if you want to see a human character creation course in Blender, completely in Blender, I'm not using anything like ZBrush or um, you know uh, sub, substance painter or substance design or anything like that. I'm just creating everything out of Blender. So if you want to see how you can also make this thing inside of Blender, please do let me know in the comment section. I'll try to make a course, a dedicated course for human sculpting and human model creation in Blender. So let's just look at this video so you can see what has been done. I think it's not this video, the next video. You can see I gave it a simple color. It's not something, very I know this should not be shown, but I have not yet created all the things. So this is what I have. Yeah, so this is one where I so basically there's one concept called baking the normals, right? So baking textures is one of the greatest portions which I have not covered yet in the Blender tutorial series as of now. I'll be covering that in the next few tutorials. But baking the textures and baking the normals and baking the other layers of shading panels is very very important in game, because in game design, game asset designs, because as you can see in the last few models that I've shown you, this is pretty high poly, because I've basically, as I've told you, I used a multi-resolution modifier, and with the multi-resolution modifier the model becomes too high poly. So rendering it out and using it actually in the game is very very computationally intensive. So what we do for the game assets inside of any game engine is that we first bake the normals. So we have a low poly model, and on the low poly model we bake the normals to give the details. So these are the details which we can see, that these are these abs and these um, you know arms and biceps and triceps. You can see them, but actually they are not the part of the model. Not exactly, you can here see that it is a part of model, but it is not the part of the model in the level of details that we can see here. So that is one of the things that we can do with baking the normals. So what I've done basically is, if you look at this one is really really very flat surface, but because of the normals that we have baked from the multi-resolution modifier to the low poly model, now it seems that it is having the details. I'll be showing you this concept in the next tutorial. We have already covered how to use a bump map to give details. We have already seen this. If you have not seen this video, please go and check out the video in my YouTube channel, in this exact YouTube channel, in the Blender tutorial series course. I have shown you how to use a bump node, a bump map to give more details than there are on the model, right? So this is what very similar concept, but it is just that we first basically make a high poly model and then bake the details onto the low poly model. So this is where I am at right now. I tried to create hairs, but not exactly the way I wanted it to have, but it's okay, at least I have the hairs right now. I'll of course have to create the hairs again, but this is where I'm at right now with this model. So I'm creating this model for my game, upcoming game. So um, hopefully I'll be sharing some videos of the game also on my other YouTube channel, that's Samyak Agarkar. Samyak, Samyak, you can find this channel on the YouTube, or I'll just put out the link in the description below. So you can find this channel. I will be sharing some videos about how the development procedure for the game development is going on with the uh, whatever the game that I'm making, and hopefully it will come in the next 2 months or so. And I'm really really excited for that game, and really excited to give you some more info about how to use Blender. And there are other stuffs also which I want to share on this YouTube channel, where you can learn, develop your skills, and just grow in terms of technical knowledge and everything else. And I hope you do great this year, and I hope this corona things fades out really quick, so that we can continue with our day-to-day life. And hope you have a very healthy journey next year, this year, next year, and for the next years also, because this corona thing is really getting onto the head right now. So yeah, hopefully everything gets right. So see you in the next video. Please do subscribe this video, not video of course, channel, not video, channel. Please subscribe this channel. I'll be posting a video on the review of XP Pen Deco 1 V2, which I've bought just now, last week or so, and I'll be posting a dedicated review video for this uh, graphics tablet, which is very important when you are doing some graphical stuff on computer. Let's say it's drawing 2D or 3D. It's really helpful for sculpting as well. So I'll be showing you in the next video how to sculpt a model, how sculpting is eased because of this pen, because of this graphics tablet. So hope you guys subscribe my video, subscribe my channel. Why I'm saying video all the time. Hope you guys subscribe my channel. See you in the next video. Till then, keep smiling and keep learning.